Sir, we're allowing you to walk around.
You're not allowing me. I'm free. I'm free. You're not allowing me to do anything. I know. That's why I'm staying.
Walk around. We're in the middle of an investigation.
Okay, so go investigate.
We are investigating.
Go ahead.
Thank you for your permission, though.
Yeah, I give you permission to go ahead and investigate.
Welcome back to Audit the Law.
I'm not stopping you from investigating. And that's why he moved off the sidewalk, because he knew he shouldn't have been on the sidewalk. Just like you guys probably shouldn't be on the sidewalk up here. And next time y'all need to put tape up if y'all want to try to hold down a particular area. Y'all know that already.
All right, folks, this video perfectly displays how absurd law enforcement can act when they are being challenged on what the law actually is. This video comes to us from the channel Gambino Green Thumb, and we look at an interaction from a couple of months ago, where this man decides to take his phone out and question these Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies about parking in the middle of a sidewalk. These deputies were all smoking and joking, not really doing anything substantial. That is, until they see this man approaching with his phone recording, that's when their demeanor immediately starts to change. As this man begins to question whether they are doing their jobs, the deputy's demeanor changes further. That's when the situation starts to escalate and they unlawfully force him to move back. Let's just say, this man doesn't give up easily. So, without further ado, folks, let's jump into this video.
They laughing and giggling. They just hanging on out.
What's going on, sir?
What's going on over here?
We're very encouraged to go from there, okay?
Why?
We have some people in here. I want you to open the door.
Nobody can't open the door from the inside. They can't open the door from the inside.
No.
What's your name and badge number?
From the outside.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, well,
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Good.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Lizaraga. Badge number is 6636.
Okay. What's going on over here? What happened?
Police activity.
What kind?
The kind that requests for presence to be out here.
Somewhat of a good answer.
I want to talk about other people's business like that.
I mean, it's public business, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all the time, right?
Not yet.
The moment you show up, it's public business, right?
It's business between us and the people involved, yeah.
Nah, when you show up, it becomes public.
Who becomes public?
You, the information.
Yeah, everyone, you're public. Everyone's public.
Right. So why you say not yet?
Because right now we're investigating a crime. Awesome.
What's the crime, man? What happened? What's the call?
Us and the people involved.
I can't get the CAD number?
Nah.
Ah, why not?
Not yet.
I gotta wait till it's over?
Yeah.
Okay. I can wait, I can wait. What's your name and badge number, sir?
666.
Name?
Rodriguez.
All right, and you, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, she not glad she don't hear me. What's your name and badge number, sir?
633.
633. What's your name and badge number, ma'am?
Gonzalez, 625090.
All right. What's your name and badge number, sir? Okay, he playing busy. Let me get around you, big dog. I'm on the sidewalk, sir.
Okay, step back.
I'm
We're doing
obviously
something
going
here.
around. Do you want me to walk through them, or would you rather me walk this way?
Sir.
Sir, we're dealing with the robbery.
I am going around you guys.
Just don't give us a hard time, all right?
I'm not giving you a hard time. Y'all giving me a hard time walking around it. I made sure not to walk through your people. I came around
Listen, sir.
to go around you guys. Detain me for what? There's no reason to detain me. This is not a crime scene. Y'all don't. I'm walking through it. Y'all don't even have it taped off. Thank you. Let me walk through. Thank you.
You have a good one, sir.
Thank you. That's all you had to do.
Go ahead. We're literally in the middle of an investigation.
Okay.
I do not want to detain you, sir. I do not want to detain you, sir.
You don't have to explain it. There's someone.
There's no tape up, sir. Until you put tape up, it's not even a crime scene yet.
Alright, I'll tell you where you can stand, sir.
Where can I stand? Because y'all kind of pressing me, and I don't really like that. because there is no tape up and it's not a crime scene until this is a public sidewalk though. I'm not touching you. You walking up on me? What do you mean? I'm literally taking steps back and you're walking forward.
You are delaying an investigation.
I'm giving you orders, sir. I'm giving you orders to stand behind that.
Okay, can I get a sergeant out here?
Yeah, sir.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna need a sergeant. I'm not delaying anything. You guys need to tape this off. This is a public sidewalk. We have free access. Yes, we have free access. You can't just pull up on the side. Look, now he's moving. So now what's the excuse? No, see, y'all just making up stuff. Y'all just making up stuff. What's your name?
Dominguez.
What's your badge number?
656655.
All right. And what's your name and badge number?
I gave it to you already.
All right. It's a couple of women out here, so I can't be sure. What's your name and badge number?
Vincent 677.
I don't want to assume that all of y'all the same. What's your name and badge number?
Alvarado 649723.
All right. Why these people so hostile? You seem nicer. I might need to talk to you. Do you not know that it's not a crime scene until you guys tape it off, and until then we have public access to the sidewalk?
We have an investigation.
I understand that, but if it's a crime scene, you guys need to tape it off. If you don't want the people in the public to be able to flow through it, you need to tape it off, and you know that, right? Or am I mistaken? Because no. Where am I mistaken at?
Sir, we're allowing you to walk around.
You're not allowing me. I'm free. I'm free. You're not allowing me to do anything. I know. That's why I'm staying.
Walk around. We're in the middle of an investigation.
Okay, so go investigate.
We are investigating.
Go ahead.
Thank you for your permission, though.
Yeah, I give you permission to go ahead and investigate. I'm not stopping you from investigating. And that's why he moved off the sidewalk, because he knew he shouldn't have been on the sidewalk. Just like you guys probably shouldn't be on the sidewalk up here. And next time y'all need to put tape up if y'all want to try to hold down a particular area. Y'all know that already. Because what if somebody with a wheelchair came by here? Y'all wouldn't even let them through. They would have to. Y'all would have to. They would have to be going in the street. They would have to go in the street. But they would have to go in the street, right? But they would have to go in the street, right? Yeah. Look. You can't get past the trees, and you can't get through the officers. How am I speculating? It's visible that it's not a space for someone in a wheelchair. But they would have to go on the street, right? They would have to go on the street. No, it's visual. I can see it. Where can a wheelchair fit through at?
You make no sense, sir.
Where can a wheelchair fit through? You make no sense, ma'am.
Now, why are there so many law enforcement officers out here, but none of them seem to be doing anything? Seems like a question that should be answered, right? Unfortunately, these deputies believe they're just doing their job. If you ask me, it looks like they are standing around getting fat on the taxpayer's dime. I find the beginning of this interaction very familiar. Oftentimes, when we pull up to record the police, most of them are just standing around and not really doing anything. That is, until they realize they are being recorded, then all of a sudden they jump up and act as if what they're doing is important work.
You make no sense, ma'am.
I'm here helping the community.
Okay, I'm asking you, how can the community get through here if someone was in a wheelchair? There's no space. There's no space. So you guys shouldn't even pull it up like that in the beginning on the curve right here on the sidewalk.
I don't get to choose where crime happens.
I don't either. I'm just here observing it. Okay. And I'm watching how you guys are conducting yourself in the midst of it. And that is not publicly accessible for the public while it's open with no tape. It should be open for the public to flow through. If someone was in a wheelchair, they couldn't get through there.
As soon as we can.
I would hope so.
100%.
Because y'all delaying the public right now.
Okay.
That's what that is. You're delaying the public.
We actually have the public out here thanking us for being here, except for you.
I haven't thanked you. Should I just walk up and say thank you right off the bat?
I don't need that. But
so why are you saying except for me? I'm not causing a delay. How, by me standing here recording? How? So how is that delaying it? So how is that delaying it? Exactly. You can't even verbalize it.
You make no sense.
You can't even verbalize it. Tell me how that's delaying you.
You make no sense.
Make it make sense to me then. Exactly. Just stop while you're ahead. Because you make no sense. And I also requested a sergeant. Can I get that sergeant?
We will get the sergeant as soon as we're done with our investigation.
All right, I'm just making sure.
That's
fine. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. Because I am requesting one.
For what's the request for?
I'll let the sergeant know.
Well, I have to tell him what we want.
No, all you have to do is let him know that a citizen is requesting a sergeant. That's it.
All right.
That's all you have to say.
That's it? That's what you want him for? All right.
I didn't say that's what I want him for, but I am requesting one. See how you're making no sense?
This is unlawful, and the reason it is because for police to cordon off an area for investigation purposes, they would need to put up crime scene tape. A lack of proper crime scene containment can lead to the exclusion of evidence in court. This implies that any evidence gathered without the tape may not be accepted in court if it is not used or used inappropriately. Therefore, the usage of this yellow tape is crucial for ensuring that justice may be served in a court of law, as well as for the investigation itself.
I never said what I wanted them for. Just said that I am requesting one. And now you're making no sense. It's crazy. Y'all was really aggressive. Y'all was kind of irate. You don't think so? Just for somebody walking through with a camera when y'all don't have no tape up? For me to know where it's indicated for us not to go? Wouldn't you think that was like, you know, a little extra what y'all did? Or not?
No.
No?
No, sir.
Oh, you just used to bullying people, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think? Without the crime tape up, do you think that was not a little extra for what they did? Or you don't want to comment? You seem a little more reasonable. That's why I like speaking to you. But if you don't want to say anything, I can't force you to. Choosing not to.
There's an investigation going on.
I'm asking you about what they did. This is separate from that.
Yeah, we can't talk about the investigation.
I'm not asking you about the investigation. I'm asking you about what they did to me, specifically.
Told you not to go over there.
But it's open to the public. I can go through there. Okay, can I get that supervisor?
He's on his way.
All right. Can I get your name and badge number? Vasquez 642875. And you?
Remember you got me or you need it again?
I don't know. All y'all look alike in uniform.
6665.
Come on now. Oh, I'm open to go through here now, right? I don't want to walk past her. She might grab me. It look open. Look like they done.
He's still in his car, bro.
What do that have to do with me walking past? Okay, I'm going to Jack in the Box. Excuse me. I'm going to get something to eat.
Our suspects are in there right now.
I can walk past the car with suspects in it? What do that mean? There's an officer there. The suspects are secure in the car.
In most places, parking on the sidewalk is illegal for anyone, including police officers. However, there may be certain circumstances, such as emergencies or specific regulations, where police are allowed to park on the sidewalk temporarily. This is not one of those situations. As you can see, they've already detained the supposed suspect. And when this man walked up with his camera, all the deputies were standing around drinking coffee and having what seemed like a break. Them not doing their job and then scrambling around to make it look like they're busy is one thing. But for Deputy Gonzalez to act like she's so important is downright nauseating. She keeps saying that people come up to them and tell them that they're doing a great job. Yet she was the one kicking back with a coffee in her hand. Pretty narcissistic, if you ask me. To think that your job is so important to the community that you don't deserve to be questioned by the public.
Now you're hindering my free flow. Can I walk through and go to Jack in the Box?
You're free to go
No, I need to go this way.
Anywhere else.
I need to go this way. You see how you're hindering my flow of going this way? I need to go this way. Look at these officers blocking me off. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers blocking me. What do that have to do with me walking?
Well, don't leave. You said you're going to leave. I said
I'm going to get something to eat. Who said I wasn't waiting on him? I could wait right there.
Like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
God damn, what's wrong with you? Why are you so irate?
I'm actually really happy today. It's Saturday.
Damn, you're a
It's very
trip.
nice weather.
So now I can walk through, right? Because everything's done. I need to be able to walk flow. Go ahead through here. Y'all tripping, man. Nah, y'all tripping. Why can people go this way, but I can't come this way? That's weird. They just let them people go through. From where?
From coming this way.
I didn't see that. All right, good information. Because I was talking to y'all.
Yes.
But I need to not be blocked right here. Where am I blocked for? Whoever's in the car is secure. Why can't I walk through the sidewalk to go past the car? And the car is driving. And he's backing up this way? That look a little unsafe.
You are good.
That's a little unsafe. So y'all was stopping me until he went off the curb?
We don't want you to get hit by
You didn't even know he was finna start pulling off yet.
Okay.
Exactly. So now you're just making up shit. Now I can walk through. Watch out.
Have a good one.
I'm not leaving. I'm just walking through.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you want me to leave? I'm waiting on the sergeant. I'm waiting on the sergeant. So now the sergeant's not coming?
He's coming.
Okay, I don't believe y'all now. I don't believe y'all now. I got y'all name and shit though. It's all right.
What's going on?
Okay, your officers has treated me pretty bad out here. At least I like to think. Now, if there's a crime going on the curb, do they not have to have up tape in order to tell me I can't go in certain areas?
No, they don't need tape up.
Why not? when that's the law states if it's a crime scene, it needs to be taped off. If it's not, then it's public access. If it's the curb, I need to be able to walk through, right?
What penal code section is that?
What penal code says is not true. I just told you that if it's a crime scene, it needs to be taped off, right?
No.
Why not?
No, because sometimes...
Well, until then, people can stumble through there, right?
If you're going to ask me a question, let me answer your
question. Go ahead, let me hear it. Go ahead.
All right. Sometimes we don't have time to put up tape. Sometimes tape isn't necessary. Sometimes I just need my deputies there to get people back out of our crime scenes. Sometimes that's all we need. So we don't have to put up tape. We're not legally obligated
to put up tape. So they can't guide people through? If I needed to go through?
If we have a crime scene and they need to contain that area, then no.
But they was parked on a curb.
That's fine.
That's not fine.
Yeah, it is.
Says what?
Says the vehicle code section.
Where?
In the vehicle code section.
Where? You just asked me where it says, now I'm asking you where it say that.
What is it? It's what section is off the top of my head? 220. I think it's 20505 of the vehicle code section. I could be wrong, but it actually states that we don't have to abide by the law in the event of an emergency situation. We don't have to abide by the vehicle code section of the law in the event of an emergency situation.
So you know that, but you don't know the law pertaining to putting up tape on the crime scene?
There is no law. That's why I was asking you about it, since you were so positive about it. There is no law. I'm positive about that, though.
That there is no law when it comes to putting up crime scene tape.
Right.
And what it pertains to.
Right.
So y'all just put up tape freely then, right?
If
there's no law against it or for it, so y'all just decide that y'all made that up and spend city money on it and just buy tape to just put up?
No, because we still have to put it up sometimes if we got a big containment area. If, you know, personnel is short and we have to contain a big area, that's why we put up a lot of tape.
Okay.
It's still a crime scene. Whether tape is up or not, it's still a crime scene. And if the deputies say that you can't enter the crime scene, then you can't enter the crime scene.
So in an event of it being on the sidewalk where it's public access,
right,
where we're supposed to be able to flow through, and I'm trying to get through and there's no tape up, I shouldn't have officers surrounding me when I'm trying to get through, right?
But you can't enter a crime scene. If
I wasn't entering, I was going through to get to the other side, and we have everything right here blocked up with no tape.
Yeah, so if they're conducting an investigation right there, they can cordon off that area and not allow you in. Yeah.
I don't know how sure I am about that one. I'm gonna have to look into that one, because from what I know, if there's a crime scene and it's where you're telling people they can't go and it's publicly accessible, it needs to be indicated that this is the area that you're not welcome to go through.
Did you read that in the penal code section?
I just said I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no, it's
so
not,
I will definitely look into it.
I'll save you the time of reading.
Oh no, you don't gotta save me the time, because I'm still gonna look into it, because I need to know for myself.
Okay.
Just like I'm gonna look into the code you gave me, because you wasn't even too sure about that yourself.
If you give me a minute, hold on. Hey, do you have your county phone on you?
Look up the tape. That's what I'm more interested in.
I know for a fact.
Prove it to me then. Show me that there isn't one then. Since you want to look up something, don't look up something else that's not pertaining to the tape, because that's what I'm more interested in. I'm not really interested in the rest of it.
No,
I want to know about the tape.
I can't look up anything about the tape because it's not in the penal code section. It's not in the law book anywhere. So what do you want me to look up? Nothing?
The supervisor now comes in and basically tries to tell this man, "I'm right and you're wrong," without any validity to his responses. Police must utilize crime scene tape in order to cordon off an area that has evidence. They clearly stated this was a robbery they are investigating. Therefore, this would absolutely require crime scene tape to be put up, considering the fact that any evidence gathered while people can pass through will be excluded in court. Police cannot restrict you from accessing publicly accessible areas, bottom line. Are the Los Angeles County Sheriffs in the wrong here? Of course, but they won't admit it, nor will they change the way they address and treat the public. This is clearly a waste of resources, considering the fact that more than half of the deputies were just standing around talking when this guy approached them.
Do you not have a policy about it then? I mean, if it's not in the law book, okay, all right, so it's no policy.
So we can put up tape whenever we want.
So just whenever you want, just willy-nilly.
When we deem it appropriate, that's when we put up tape.
I think that's funny, man. I don't think that's how that works, man. I'm gonna have to check into that, because I don't think you can just put it up all willy-nilly just because you deem it, and if it's no crime and you just decide you want to tape something off, I don't think that you have the power to do that. And that's what it sounds like you telling me, that no matter what it is, if you just deem it necessary, you can, without it being a crime present. I don't think you can do that, and I would love to see where it say you have the authority to just put it up as you deem necessary. I would love to see that. What's your name and badge number, by the way? I don't think I got it. Or if I did, I don't recall.
My name is Sergeant Kasich.
Mm-hmm.
My badge number is going to be 102 right there.
Mm-hmm. At least you're willing to look. If I would have asked them, they would have been real asshole-ish and just blew it all off. They'd have just basically told me, fuck off, like the female officer was basically doing. She was kind of rude. She was kind of rude. I don't remember her name. I got it taped, so I might end up putting a complaint on her once I go back through it and be able to get the actual name and badge number, because she pulled off so quick, she didn't want to stay.
21055 of the vehicle code section.
I told you I'm not really interested in that. I wanted to know about the policy on tape.
The other one, there is no.
So was you right the first time, or was you wrong when you stated
20,000 something? So 21055.
Okay. So now about the tape, are you gonna try to even look, even in your policy? There's nothing in your policy about it. It has to be something in the policy about it. If you guys are spending budget money on it, it has to be rules and regulations on how to use it. You can't just say whenever you deem necessary. Right? You can't just say whenever you deem necessary. It can't be that blanketed.
Yeah.
So where in your policy do it say that then?
There's no policy about it.
So y'all just buy tape and just decide we just gonna put it up whenever we want to?
When we feel it's necessary, yeah.
I think that's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know about that one right there, man.
There's no policy that says we can wear sunglasses, but yeah, we do.
There's policies against some of your sunglasses.
What's that
Like
policy?
mirror. You can't wear sunglasses with mirror frames in it. So there are some policy against glasses, not in total.
Okay. But
See?
no policy says that I can wear sunglasses, but I do.
I'm gonna download y'all policy and I'm gonna check on that about that tape, because I don't believe you on the tape. Everything else, whatever, I can really care about the vehicle code. But I think I'm gonna download that policy and check on that tape, because I might have to get back to you on that one, because I don't really believe that one.
It doesn't hurt to be more educated.
Yeah, I don't really believe that one right there, man. It has to be some rules governing how you use it and when to use it. It has to be. It has to be. Especially if you're out in the public and you taping off areas where it's publicly accessible. Right. You can't just have no rules to how you use it. Like, but you said how a crime scene. You said whenever you deem necessary. Yeah. So if you deem it necessary and it's not a crime scene, you can just decide you want to put up tape, and that's the power that I'm saying I don't think you have.
You have to, it has
that's
to be
what I'm asking for. You said whenever you deem necessary at first. Now you're saying if it's a crime scene, right? Yes. Which goes back to my issue. If that was a crime scene over there, it should have been taped off for the public not to be able to flow through it like that.
The deputies can stand there, because we don't want to waste the tape if we don't have to. We don't want to waste county resources and county funds if we don't have to. So if it's a small crime scene like that and the deputies can stand there and contain it without tape, then why put up tape?
Then if it's a small crime scene and they can contain it just standing there, a citizen should be able to walk past and just be guided.
Walk around, not through.
Which I was trying to do. I literally went around to the outside of the curve like this. They approached me for that.
If they have the whole thing contained.
They was on the curve way on this side.
It doesn't matter. What if there's evidence on the ground that we need to
It wasn't though. If it wasn't, and if it was, that's what you guys would be being sloppy on. You should have been contained. But it wasn't.
You don't have to put up tape.
But it wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
What if they didn't have time to put up tape?
I doubt that. As many people as it was 5 people surrounding me doing nothing. They could have had tape up. Well, actually 6. And became 8.
But we didn't feel the need to put up tape.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So if there's not tape up, go ahead.
Waste the county funds.
No. What I'm saying is, listen. What I'm saying, if you didn't deem it necessary for tape to go up, and it was such a small scene, a citizen should be able to be guided past either way. But they ganged up on me and tried to push me out the way when I was already avoiding everything going on outside.
What are we trying to accomplish here? We're just going around.
I'm trying to figure out why that happened. Should it have happened?
And so you have to go around, okay?
Just that like that, huh?
Yes.
I was going around though, so that's what I'm trying to see. Why did I get surrounded when I'm going around?
Then they won't let you through. You have to walk around.
But the thing is, I already made it through the first time. Was standing on one end, taping. Nobody had a problem. When I tried to come back through, it was an issue. So
now you're just walking through just for fun?
Because it's not just for fun. I'm gathering content.
Walk through and then come.
I'm gathering content. It's not just for fun. This is media. I'm not just doing it for fun. I'm gathering content. So if I'm able to walk one way without getting impeded or molested, why shouldn't I be able to walk the other way? And then once I do decide to come back the other way, why is it an issue?
Coming into the crime scene, filming content like that, we push you back.
But they didn't do that initially. They only did that when I decided to go back the opposite way. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why was that an issue and not the initial thing I did in the first place when I walked past them and literally stood at the front of the cruiser?
I can tell you why they let you through the first time and why they didn't let you through the second time, all right?
Just like that?
I wasn't here.
Do you want to review the tape?
Was I here?
No, I'm actually. Do you want to see what
Sure,
happened?
Let me see it.
All right, let me pause it. No, you know what? I'll send it to you. Do you have an email?
I do.
Can you give it to me? I'll send it to you. That way you can review it, and then whoever I need complaints on, you'll have their names, badge numbers, and everything in the video. Because I don't think that they did that right, and I'm not really sure about you and this tape stuff we're talking about. So I'm gonna have to do some research. I won't say I'm for sure, but I'm definitely gonna look into it and see what I come out with. Because I've been lied to by many officers. And how you say your name again?
Sergeant Kasich.
All right. All right. I'll be in touch. Is this your email on here?
That is my email on there.
All right. Thanks for coming out and at least having a dialogue, and we'll figure it out.
All right.
All right.
These Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies are absolutely horrible and lack any ability to admit fault. All we ask for from law enforcement is accountability, and not even half of them will echo that half-heartedly. Yet, when you try to hold law enforcement officers accountable, they simply cannot stand for it. Not one of the deputies knew the correct answer when questioned about the crime scene tape, nor did any of them actually try to find an answer. Even when the supervisor attempted to, he basically shrugged it off. In reality, these deputies got frustrated that they were being recorded doing nothing on the job. Police, and their disdain towards being held accountable, never fully understand why we record them, and judging by the looks from this video, they never will. Ego is what kills careers in law enforcement, but ironically, every officer seems to have one. Wonder why that is? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Big shout out to Gambino Green Thumb for this video. Be sure to head over to his channel, subscribe, and we will see you all over in his comments. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching.